Preparation was everything. I knew they were going to be a zone team, so I know I was going to have to sit in zones a lot, work through different coverages, different windows, first window, second window. But just preparation, watching film.
Kevin, as a St. Louis kid growing up around this rivalry, what did it mean to come in one of your first games at Mizzou, have a game like that with a victory?
Once I got here and I found out the history, but I already knew the history, it meant everything to win this game. We had a couple people come in, preach to us what it meant to the fans, to the alumni, and just people that attend to this school. It meant everything to win. Every game is important to us. Of course, we're trying to go 1-0 each and every week, so this is a big-time game to win.
Back left.
Kevin, your coach said that you and Bo were practicing a lot in the offseason, trying to get those reps together, find that connection. How do you feel like that helped you in establishing that connection early on in the season?
No, we definitely got that chemistry. Me and Bo, we're two hardworking guys. Two guys that just want to be perfect all the time. We work for perfection. We just work to be the best we can be. But like you said, once we got here in January, me and Bo got together, knew what was in task. Knew we would be in these type of moments, close games, and have to overcome when we're down.
Kevin, in a game filled with so many big offensive numbers, sometimes it's easier to overlook those secondary blocks down the field. Just how much do you relish your position group? How much does it relish being able to make those contributions, toughness, physicality?
Hey, one thing our coach preach is blocking. He always say no blocking, no rock. So one thing about our group, we gonna be tough in the run game first, because we know once the run game gets started, that's when them backers come up, and that's when we throw the ball over their head and make explosive plays.
In the back. Sorry, that's my bad. You're next.
Kevin, can you just take us through the crucial fourth down conversion with under 6 minutes to go, the 4th and 7 that went to you?
It was a play where I was the first option, and if it's man, I got to do what I do, break in, break out, little option route. I seen it was zone, recognized he bumped out, and just say right in the zone. One thing my coach Pillar say, you got to make SEC catches. We all here for a reason. We got to make big-time plays. So once that ball was in the air, I knew I was about to get hit, but I knew it was 4th down, and I already looked at the clock and seen it was 6 minutes left. So I'm like, hey, you got to make this catch and pick the guys up and get the rolling.
Right there. Kevin, going into that last drive in the first half there, where you ended up getting that big 50-yard catch, like 25 yards after the catch. Going into the drive, just what was the mindset? Did you expect to have that opportunity? And then how big do you think that drive was, even if you guys only get 3 points, but just to be able to tie it?
No, the drive is definitely important. We needed momentum going into halftime. We knew we was going to get the ball back. Right before everything happened, I told Bo, hey, watch me. They were jumping off sides a lot, giving us free plays down the field. So I told him, hey, watch me. The backer's he's gonna come down and go right over top, and just trust me. And that's exactly what happened.
Right there.
Yeah, you talked a little bit about the connection you formed with Bo over this time you've spent, but can you talk to me a little bit when you guys go down 21-6, what you saw from Bo as a leader?
Man, he's always encouraging us. He stayed poised, he stayed calm. That's the captain of our team. That's the one we look up to, the team count on. When you see that guy staying calm, you got no worries. Confidence is everything. We seen the confidence he was coming with and the energy he was bringing. So we all just stayed poised. But we practice these moments. When I first got here, I've been to a few schools, and I can say no school practice like this, practice situations like this. And I'm talking about every single day we practice these moments. So once we were down, we all stayed poised, stayed calm, and knew where we can be.
Kevin, you talked a little bit about your 4th down catch, but wonder if you can, as a team, you guys were 4 for 5. What was so big in those moments? And just what is a receiver's opinion of the play Donovan made for a freshman on 4th down?
Hey, I told him right when he made it, after he made it, I didn't see you do it at practice. It was nothing. I'm like, hey, I seen you do that before. So it was nothing to us. But I told him that's the way to translate things from practice and actually translate it to the game days and make big-time plays for us. Don is a great guy, always working. That's the guy when I first got here. We did jugs every single day, about 300-plus jugs. And that's the guy, he'd try to beat me to it. So I knew he'd make plays like that. So when the moment came, we trusted Don. Everybody did.
Finish up right here.
Kevin, can you kind of speak to just how Jamal Roberts performed as well? I know you've known him for a long time, and being a St. Louis guy, can you just speak on him?
Now, that's my guy. Right before that drive and right before he scored, I literally told him, stay calm. It will happen. Even if it's not this game, it's going to happen for you. Just work. And right before I told Coach Looper, hey, the GB's about to end the game. We got a check, ran the ball, I made the block, and Ma did the rest. And right after, I told him, see, your time will come. You got to just work hard and just stay humble and just stay cheering for your team, and things will come for you.
All right. Thanks, Kevin.
Appreciate you guys.